I solved my bad coffee problem. I got the espresso machine working, and I got this little espresso machine working. I'm combining them. I had about 16 cups of coffee this morning already. I'm flying around. But a good cup of coffee, I mean, is there anything better than that? I don't think I can honestly go back to drinking out of the pot because, as I said in my last video, that shit was horrendous. I really didn't enjoy it at all. And having this premium cup of coffee, it's making a big difference in my morning already. Last night I finally slept. Do I feel better? I feel rejuvenated. I got my mojo back, baby. Today's gonna be a great day. And I'm looking forward to it. So I said, let me get down here in front of Walt Disney World and make my video. And yeah, I finally slept. Sleep is so important to my health regimen. I'm also thinking about doing some videos on my 150-pound weight loss and keeping it off for pretty much over a year. I'm down to my lowest weight, 274 pounds, from my heaviest of 425. I'd love to share that information. Makes me feel good just talking about it, but I've been there, I've been big, I've been humongous. 425 pounds is a lot of human being. And I'm pretty much at my goal weight. I'm within 5 or 10 pounds maximum of the lightest I ever want to be. I'm 6'2", 6'3", getting pretty lean. I don't want to get all flabby, you know what I mean? I had a friend tell me before, don't lose too much weight. You don't want things flopping around. No, I don't want them flopping around, but what are you gonna do? So the video before I was talking about how I didn't journal for 10 days and then the morning I was writing, my hand felt like it was stuck in mud, you know? And how I think that all habits are like this. And I'm finding that out more and more in my life, that whatever daily habit we're trying to introduce into our system of living, it takes repetition, it takes time. And you have to go through that feeling of being stuck in the mud in order to get to the next day, the next day, the next day. It's not always love at first sight as much as you want it to be. You got to go on a couple of dates. You got to open the door for her. You know, you got to meet her parents before she says yes to marrying her, you know? Yesterday I was writing, and my writing definitely became easier. It made me have a feeling of satisfaction because I'm writing. I'm like, oh, this is actually flowing better, because I get these nervous thoughts in my head that oh man, have I lost the ability to write in a week? Is that even possible? You know, that's my ego inside saying, you know, are you being authentic? But yes, it gets easier. Yesterday I wrote, the ideas were flowing. And this morning, because I got a good night's sleep and my diet's been super on point, my writing just flew out of me today. Today actually felt like it did before. And it's important to be mindful of when things feel that way. When it feels organic, you get the most out of it. And I think people resonate with that as much as, you know, you do or as I do, because it's being super genuine. I'm gonna make a short video later about being authentic, because, you know, being authentic doesn't guarantee success, but being unauthentic will definitely guarantee you to be unsuccessful. And you might say, well, I know a bunch of fake people that have a ton of money. Well, there you go. Money is not the answer to being authentic or successful. That's just what society has defined being successful as. I know a lot of rich people that have zero success. And that's sad to me, you know? But we're not here to talk about them. We're here to talk about me. The coffee's back on point. The journaling's coming along. So I started a new book by John C. Maxwell, The 16 Undeniable Laws of Communication. I'm on the first law. Book's fascinating. I want to be a better speaker. And this book is, yeah, you know, you don't need to just listen to something. Sometimes it just, boom, hits you in the head. When you have that feeling, the way I did, listen to the first 20, 30 minutes of this Audible that I use. I use Audible a lot, guys, if you want to know. That's your body and your brain, your heart and your soul telling you you're listening to the right thing. Keep doing it. When you have that feeling, there's nothing better than it. So maybe I'll put out some content on this book, The 16 Laws of undeniable laws of communication. Because I love communication. I love the art of communication. I think the art of communicating nowadays has been lost. And the way people are communicating, generally as a society, have really, really diminished. I had a great conversation last night with someone from a Discord group. And I had to take a moment to let them know, because I said, this really doesn't happen that often. When you're talking to somebody and you're not just waiting for a chance to respond, when the communication was going back and forth and it meshed seamlessly and you were able to give your unbiased opinion and they took it, either resonated with it or didn't, but there was just complete honesty there. No one was in a rush to do 10 different other things. To me, that's a win. I love that. That's my favorite aspect of human nature. The art of communication. What a crazy topic. And me being a new content creator, nobody knows who I am. I'm just a guy from Boston, living out his dreams and passions. So, gonna make a DVC video later. Been dying to talk about this tip, this hack, this trick, how to move the dates. More about that in the future. This is just a Thursday morning coffee with Franco. I'm always packed and ready to go. I need to get on my next trip. I leave March 1st for Florida, for Disney World. I'm hopefully gonna have a couple collaborations coming out. This friend I made through Disney World does music and theme parks. Covers all the live music, all the live bands going around Florida. Shout out to Elliot. Cool dude. And I've reached out to a couple other people, and I was reached out to by someone else. Hopefully we're gonna put some health content out there, share our stories of getting healthy, staying healthy, what our current regimens are, and stuff like that. I plan on sharing my story of my weight loss, losing 150 pounds, the struggles. It's always a struggle. It's a struggle hour to hour for me with my weight, honest to God. I wish it got easier, but it doesn't. It never gets easier. It's amazing. The process becomes a habit, and when you mess up quicker, but it never gets easier. There's no quick way to do this. There's no quick way to become a content creator. There's no quick way to become a student of the art of communication other than practicing communicating. But all of these things lead me to my passion, which is becoming a better human being and the study of human nature. So, as long as I'm traveling in that general direction and going to Disney World, then listen, we're doing the right thing. When we got our bucket hats on, we're keeping it moving. All right, so let's wrap this up. I'm Franco, packed and ready to go. Remember to stay humble, be blessed, and be grateful. But more importantly, make sure you call your mother. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can see what other crazy things I'm up to. Take care.